This is an NBC Connecticut Kids Connection digital exclusive. Proudly brought to you by ACES.
Welcome to another episode of When I Grow Up. It's our chance to learn what children all over Connecticut are dreaming about doing when they get older. Today, we have two young ladies dreaming of a career in the great outdoors.
I'm Kinsley. And I'm Sarah. And when we grow up, we want to be farmers.
A great choice, ladies. Looks like you're both ready to get started. You know, there's no overstating the important role farming has played in human history. I mean, think about it. Unless you have a garden or farm of your own, where would your family get its food? More than 1 million years ago, farming began as tribes of prehistoric humans gathered berries by hand and hunted animals to survive. Now, hunting could be dangerous, and gathering berries by hand took a very long time and required tribes to keep moving as they stripped the trees of food. As mankind began traveling less, communities around the world discovered ways to grow food right where they lived. Along with starting the first farms, people in the ancient world began to domesticate animals. Domesticate's a big word that means raising animals to live safely with people. If you have a cat, a bird, or a dog, then you have a domesticated animal in your family. Some of the first animals domesticated on farms were pigs, wild boars, camels, and sheep. Animals like horses and oxen were extremely important to early farm life. By working with people, these powerful animals helped farmers plow rows and rows in fields. These rows are where farmers grow the bulk of their crops. It's a proven technique that's still used today. Over time, gasoline-powered machines and other types of special equipment made it possible for farmers to produce many more crops than had ever been possible before. If you choose to be a farmer, you'll be starting a very important and demanding career. You'll be expected to go to bed early every night and get up before the sun comes up to get to work. Even with modern farming equipment, farming is very hard. It's demanding. Thankfully, there are amazing people who are happy to do it. Their work feeds the world. The next time you sit down to eat with your family, remember, you have hardworking farmers to thank for making every bite possible. And because we have two viewers sharing their dreams with us, we're going to bring you more. Be sure to join us here for part 2 of Kinsley and Sarah's segment, when we'll learn even more about farming from a very special family right here in Connecticut. In the meantime, we still want to know what you want to be when you grow up. With your parents' help, send us a video of you telling us what you'd like to be someday. Parents, remember to hold your phone horizontally when you press record. And if being on camera makes you shy, that's okay. You can send us a drawing or a painting of what you want to be someday. Your drawing could end up right here on our show. We're looking so forward to hearing from you. Until then, keep growing and keep dreaming.
Hi kids, Mike Heideck here. Welcome back to another edition of All Around Connecticut. If you're looking for a new place to explore, we have the spot for you. Castle Craig in Meredith. This stone tower is 32 feet tall and is a part of Hubbard Park, a beautiful place to picnic, go hiking, or just relax. Hubbard Park is open all year round and features incredible events like the Daffodil Festival, where people gather and eat great food and spend their time looking at thousands of flowers in bloom. And if it's wintertime, you have to check out the Festival of Silver Light, a drive-through display featuring thousands of twinkling holiday lights. Castle Craig looks incredible no matter what time of year you visit, so stop back during each of the 4 seasons to have a totally new experience. Thanks for joining us for another episode of All Around Connecticut. We'll see you next time to show you another awesome place you can visit in our incredible state.
Hola kids, I'm Grace Gomez from Telemundo, Connecticut, and I'm going to teach you some Spanish words on Kids Connection. Ready? The Spanish word for today is soleado, which means sunny. Say it with me, soleado. That is very good. Until next time, ciao, goodbye.
Here at Kids Connection, we love to see your pictures and videos. Here are our friends, Jacqueline and Josephine. Isn't their hand art beautiful? Great job, girls! After watching Kids Connection, Easton learned how to make pigs in a blanket. Don't they look delicious? And what do you want to be when you grow up? Ella shared her plans with us.
Hi, I'm Ella. When I grow up, I want to work for NASA or be a comedian.
We know you'll be a great success, Ella. If you'd like to be featured on Kids Connection, have an adult send a video or photo to share it at NBCConnecticut.com. Thank you for watching this NBC Connecticut Kids Connection digital exclusive. Make sure to come back each week for all new videos. Proudly brought to you by ACES.